everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to use this little basket right here for this. And I was watching Life with Lisa, and I really like this. And Lisa, if you watch this, yes, you need to add your scripture writing into that. But all of this stuff is where I keep right here, and I'm thinking I'm going to put my stuff in here. Like, this is my main, so it wouldn't go in there. Well, it wouldn't go immediately. Like, this is my Hobonichi weeks and my rings. But I need to consolidate these because there's two big planner pouches that I really don't need to have right here, but it's very comforting. I have different packages, like I don't know. There's the Hobonichi A6, but these are highlighters. These are different pins I like. These are other little pouches. And then this is like a clear see-through thing of all of the supplies. And if I did put it, sorry, I'm moving so much. Ooh, it would go right there. I would still pile on stuff, but at least I can move this and take it somewhere. So we shall see. What I did was like try, because this pouch is so huge. I'm trying to put all the pins in there. And then, oh, sorry, I don't want to see my leg. And then what I'm putting is the stickers and the other things like, oh, give me that, I need that. The floss, the whiteout, the washi, the glue, the tape. That way, this is more streamlined, and then if I need any pin, I consolidate it, and I don't have those pouches. The problem is sometimes when I'm looking for my favorite pins, I need my favorite pins in a small, condensed one. So I think I will grab my favorite and maybe put them in there like that, because I need them. Because I am always in the other room, and then I'm always in this area. I just want a little pouch and stuff for my main too. So like my main planner, if I'm using it, it'll be like that, but it'll be right here. See, look at me, I have mess. This goes, and then there's also this, but I don't like to use that. That's like a little thing that my family uses more so. Like my husband will go in there for floss, but I have my big thing right here all the time. So but I can't do a caddy because I don't carry this anywhere. This stays like right here all the time. And then my desk is over there in the other room. So I hope that makes sense. When I'm using my main planner, I always have a pin on the side and the two pins that I'm using. And I always put it like this. Hence why I think I'm going to cut down my Nanami to this size, because I've been really liking it. And then I have the two that I play with, so that if these two are in the other room, I still have these two when I come over here. So it's been nice. I still have this area, and this needs to be completely organized. Like a lot of those planners need to go back upstairs. Same with these. But like I said, I've been having problems like just doing stuff, like the execution of stuff. And then like some of this is just like homeschool stuff, because remember, there used to be a big desk here. But now I've been using it for working out. So then there's another area. This is my main area. So it's right off of my kitchen. So my kitchen, and then we have this area. I know it's a mess. Don't even pay attention. And then we have our TV and all that stuff. But this also needs to be organized. But I am an organized mess. I know where my shit is. And every single time I'm finished filming, I just leave it just like it is. And then like this stuff over here, I have more. Like I want to put these pouches, but I've been putting the pouches over here. Like I just took like 3 of them. And I'm like, Monique. So what I think I might do is take one of these in that little box. And so look, I have even more stuff. It's becoming really bad. I'm not gonna lie. It really is, because it's making me feel really, really, really chaotic. But if I'm getting a lot of anxiety for other stuff. So if I start trying to do all of the shit that I know I need to do right here, I start spazzing out. So one thing at a time, right? But I think I am going to cut my Nanami to a week size. Put my fan on, put this down. This is called JSAUX. I got it on Amazon. And then I just put you guys on here and boom. Wait. Ooh, I can film. So all of this stuff, I just recently found these AM PM in my stash. Like I have, and then Sheila. Can we all talk about Sheila for a minute? She's given me so much stuff. These are my grandkids. I was trying to cut them so I can make little dividers for them. And then like, I have a process. I swear I do. It's just messy right now. So let's just try and clean some. And then here goes the same exact stuff that I did in that other pouch area. And then, is it raining? Oh my gosh, I'm over y'all. So it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. And every single time I do not get my life in order, this is what happens. I start to get really chaos. Actually, I'm going to use that for here so I can move this. And I don't know where I got this from, but it's absolutely adorable. Because now I need another storage area. Oh my gosh. So I can throw it in there. Boom. And that shit could sit right here on the other side. Oh, here's that thing. I was literally looking for that. I'm so irritated. Let's put that away. I'm just going to start throwing shit away because I'm getting pissed off. Okay. We're at a little bit better. Let me put my earbud in because she was like, oh, you're going to die. You're going to die. Shut up. You're going to die. It's fine. I'm so tired of myself. Okay. Focus. And I forgot my other... See, I got sidetracked because I was really trying... Oh my gosh, Monique. Now I'm like doubting myself. But I feel like my size right now is a week's. I don't know. Now I don't want to cut this. I might make... I have another Nanami. Hold on. I thought I did. I don't want to cut down my A5. You know what I'm going to do? Just for right now, we're cutting this shit down. And I'm just going to use the width of this because it is a week size. Just so I can brain dump. Like if I like it or not. And then we're going to go back over there and dilly-dally. What I really need is a little table, like a lap table. And I think I have one around here somewhere. To be honest. So standard B6 Slim weeks, they're not much of a difference. I probably have to cut a little bit off the top. No, this is a B6 Slim. I don't know. I just want the width. Maybe this will just totally fit in my weeks. I have no idea what I use this for. I just started cutting. This is the Sterling ink, and you guys all know that I always try with the damn Sterling ink, and it never works. But whatever, we're gonna pretend that it will. This turned into some kind of weird video. I don't know. I was wanting to talk about the organization of my couch planning over there. Or caddy, or whatever you call it. Because I was sitting there on Amazon trying to buy a caddy. And I was like, no, you're not. I am heavily in an era of shopping my stash. So somebody needs to make me a sticker that says shop your stash. Because that is what I'm going to move into when it comes to 2026. Is truly shop your stash, girl. And I cut this wonky. I should have cut that part. It's weird. She's balls, Monique. This is why I need to pay attention. I don't know, maybe I should leave it, but then I think that would bother me. I need to get my Hobonichi weeks. Well, this, maybe this could tell me if it fits. Okay, it'll fit. Because my mold term is not this tall. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the other area. And I'm still trying to debate if I want to cut the top off some. It goes like this. So I think what I need to do is just cut off like right there. But I don't want to cut more of the edge. You see what I'm saying? It's just that. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world. We're just gonna leave it alone. Let's just use it like that. It's gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. And you want to know why? Because I want to buy a brown, like that brown Hobonichi Weeks color for the mow term. So I think that's why this one would work. I'm going to go back to the couch, back to the drawing board. And you know what? I really do believe that I want to... I'm going to cut this all down by hand because it's going to bother the shit out of me. So, while I'm cutting, I'll talk to you. I am not a minimal person, okay? You guys see that. But when it comes to my main planning, I can get very minimal, which is this, my books. I can get very minimal, especially when it comes to the end of the year almost, and when it comes to me being stressed. And I have been operating in a very stressful, like, nervous system my whole life, but it's been level 10 just June, July. Like it's, well, actually May, June, July, because it was like Isaac's birthday and prom and like graduation. The graduation triggered so much within me. And then here came the death of my sister, and that just fucked me up. Excuse my language, okay? It messed me up so bad. I am still like, what? So when I get like that, I need to turn to my system heavily. And when I get very stressed, I tend to go sometimes a little smaller. And then when I'm in like a decent kind of happier mood, like towards the end of the year, because it's like the, you know, fa la 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 mode, I tend to go bigger because, oh, December daily or the fall. But because summer always sets a thing off for me. And then I go into homeschool mode, homeschool planning and all that. So I think I'm just like at capacity. And some would be like, take a break. And I can't take a break, friends. Like, I am the only one that does stuff. It's just my husband and I. We don't have a circle or a squad or a support system. All we have is each other to lean on. We can't depend on family members. We can't like depend on our children, for Christ's sake. They're depending on us. And you know, our older kids, like my older kid, he's far away. And even if he was here, I would never depend on that's the kind of mom I am. I would never depend on my children. I think that made it better, guys. Yeah, totally made it better. So I wouldn't depend on my children to be like, oh, can you watch your sister? Can you do this? Now, I have had Deja watch Sophia because they have a very unique relationship. and stuff, like Sophia instantly gravitated towards her, and she didn't even get to meet her until she was like 6. So when I get super stressed, I tend to lean on my planner system, and I tend to go really, really, really basic. And usually I go basic at the beginning of the year, not the end of the year. But because all this shit has happened, y'all, I can't even, I think this one's fine, actually. I can't even express to you how stressful it is. It's so damn stressful, like, legitimately. All right, I'm going in the other area. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. If not, I'll cut the pink one down for my birthday month. And then use this like November if I need to. Anyhow, y'all, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what I was doing and where I was at, because I know I film daily. Just here, you know, look, if all you do is survive the day, you won. So God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. I came back because I am thinking that I should just cut this down to a week's, since I didn't do anything else to it. Why? Because I just feel that the weeks has been working really well for me, and I would rather it be that size. So some of this stuff's gonna be taken off, unfortunately. So it won't be that much. I cooked some dinner. My appetite is not like it used to be, or something happened. I don't know. I'm struggling to even get my calorie intake, which is weird. And then the other day, I was like starving. And this time around, I'm at like 1,000 calories, which is weird. It's already late in the day. I don't know how much of that monthly it cut off, but I'll be able to see. I think the week size is working because it's the same height as a B6 Slim. It's just narrower. It's kind of really similar to the personal size, believe it or not. And this would be my 3rd month in that size. So I'm gonna give it a go. And again, if it doesn't work, I will have astrology. Stand by. It's just my life. I need to put the fan on, but I'm not going to. On my 4-week books, I'm thinking of trying the composition again. Again, you guys know I have this thing where I just try. And I'm just really hoping something will stick with a different book other than astrology. Because I do want to take my journaling out of my main book. And then every month have like this therapeutic practice of burning the book. Because I don't need those in my main book, because those feelings never are really true. They're always just so all over the place and in the moment. Pretty clean cut. So, oh wow, good. It didn't really even, oh, it did my Monday. But I rarely have stuff on Monday. I'm trying to see if I should just leave that and not. not draw another calendar. Great. This is so dirty. I swear one day I'm gonna buy me another cutting board, but I was talking to a friend and I was sharing with her that no matter how much I try, that's too cute. I myself am strange and unusual. I mean, it's still kind of there. But no matter how much I try, I can't, like, commit to a budget of stologies for myself. I have a kid and going to college and stuff. I would rather those kinds of things, be spent on him. Some people might be like, well, you make a little bit of money from the channel. I'm like, yeah, and I'd rather give it to the household on groceries, on buying something out to eat, or I don't know. I kind of hate sometimes that I get into my own head. I shouldn't even say sometimes. It's basically all the time. Because it's irritating. And I got that up there. Just tuck it under there. Yeah, tuck it under there. So yeah, I think that this is a good idea. If it's not, I just literally set it up for nothing. I kind of like that there. This video wasn't supposed to turn into me setting this up, just cutting it down. So, and then as you can see, I moved this over. That semi was there like that. I'll just cut this off a little bit. It's kind of how I had that. Just a little bit. And then I had all these in here for other things. So like, see, I would only need to cut a little bit off. I don't care about if I cut that. So I put that for goals. And so I had to put all my stuff down here so I can cut it. But that was creative journaling. That was my regular journal. This was pretty planning. And I think that's about it that I put right there. So I can cut this down a little. I had napped for a little bit, and I loathe to be waking up from a nap because it takes me a long time to get back to sleep. And I woke up like hungry too, and I knew I was gonna have to cook myself something. Like my husband picked up McDonald's for Sophia, and I was just like, no, I can't eat that. But I felt really agitated, like, ugh, I'm hungry, I've got a headache because I woke up early, like out of my sleep. So I started like cooking. And earlier in the day when I was at the grocery store, I asked my husband to take the meat down for tonight. Well, usually we put it, okay, this probably won't fit. Usually we put it like not in the actual sink, like closer towards the edge so we could see it. Well, I just thought maybe he forgot, because out of sight, out of mind. And so I'm cooking, and I'm cooking like chicken for myself. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll just use this to fillet fish that I have for them. Well, he brings himself something back. So I was like, okay, didn't cook for him. Then I go into the sink and I find that the meat is there. And first of all, I got like nervous to myself because I was like, oh my gosh, is it contaminated? Like I have like contamination OCD very badly. And I'm like, babe, wouldn't you tell me? And he just like looked at me like, I don't know why lately I have been so irritated. And I looked up like, could it be like a stage of grief? And it totally is. And I was like, no, that's pretty stupid. Like, maybe it's just me and I don't have periods anymore, so maybe it's just me and my hormones and my crazy self. But I don't know. I just been so irritated lately. Like, oh. I like that there for my little, this. I'm just gonna, for right now, put it down like this. So anyhow, y'all, me and my crazy self, I was like, let me go and cut this down and attach it to the video that I did earlier. So here I am. I think I just need to hydrate. I need to give myself more protein. I'm gonna have like a little yogurt bowl. I'm gonna try to. What the heck? What is that? It's that thing? Oh, I see. I'm like, what is that? I don't even know if this is gonna be here. I just kind of have it. If you guys saw the other video, this is kind of like a frame that Keish gave me. And I think I would much rather it look like that. So like in the frame is that picture, and it has like a little sticker. And I'll do something with this. So yeah, guys, I'm just being cray-cray, so don't mind me. Also, if I wanted to tab it out, I saw my July standard somewhere, and I had all of the tabs on it. Let me grab it. Hold on. I recall this is what I started with in the beginning of July, and then I was like, nope. So I think I'm gonna grab stuff from here for my August, since it's already there. This was the sterling ink. I think I might take some of the pages out and use it for something. I don't even know what it is. Aw. Guilty about my sister. Prayers. Yeah. I go in spouts of, I don't know. Again, I've never experienced grief. I don't even know what it low-key looks like. This is gonna be devotion, and there's gonna be fruit dog. So yeah, hopefully once I just kind of get over myself, life can return to the norm. So once I place everything here, I shall use those, and then I'll grab the journal one, because I've got one that says journal. I don't think I ever put, oh, here's the health, which goes down here. I usually draw that out. I'll take this for the wellness, which goes here. Like, I think I'm gonna have that as scripture writing. I'm gonna have like a dorm checklist. I was already journaling in here and doing a lot in here, so I might use it later. Sophia, she drew that. Like, I might take this, like glue that together, or somehow take this first week out, like, of the signature. I don't even know how I would do that. There's a signature. I don't think this will come out. Yeah. So what I could do, I'm just trying to save the book, to be honest. So I could use it for something else or cut it down for something else. We'll steal this for the monthly. Looks so cute, huh? I just couldn't get with standard. Okay, fine. Maybe later on in the year, next year, or maybe later on in this year, or maybe later. I don't know. I just couldn't get with it. This will come off and be used for something else. I will have to take that off after. Where's the scissors? This is a really pretty. I'm just like, give it to me. It's stuck from the washing. And take this off. Can also just use this as a journal. And then what I could do, boom, I'll just put like a little clip. I knew that shit was gonna happen. And then, like, I have another little notebook. This was gifted to me from Sheila. She is like the one who gives me everything, I swear. And I have an A5 I just don't want to use it. So here's some journaling. I'm just gonna pull it out. It literally is just about my sister and processing all that. So I'm just gonna throw it away. Same with this stuff. I mean, this stuff could stay. It's just a checklist. So I could, this is just mental health. So again, I could just use this as whatever I want. I really like this. I might use it for something. I don't know what. Maybe in personal size. Same with my family. I'm gonna put those over here. So that is how we repurpose one book to use it for the next and go about doing that. So I love these. Look at meals, monthly, passwords, projects, inspiration lists. Like, these are so good for dividers. Then I have this. It's personal size, so I could just take the washi out and use it in my rings. But yeah, this goes in here or whatever. So yeah, friends, I feel a little bit better doing this. I'm gonna put this in my little book area. And this definitely could be my August. And I'm gonna put this down. And if it doesn't be my August, it could definitely go for like Halloween or whatever. Oh shit, don't get that. I don't wanna top down that. Or how do you say? Put down that. And boom, this one I would have to write on. So stupid. We bought these Zevo things. We bought the Zevo spray. We bought all kinds of things. And those stupid knots. I'm just gonna put faith. Or wellness somehow. Because faith, wellness is all go together. So my idea was to have scripture writing like this throughout the week. Yay! Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you and take care.